Alright, next up we've got an upside down baggie. This one says a little moonshine to make your season merry. I'm kind of glad that Customs didn't unwrap these and just saw that, you know, thing. Because I don't know how legal it would be to send alcohol or like real moonshine. I don't know if that was even more illegal than sending polishes. But anywho, this is the Office Holiday Collection by Moonshine Manny, doing a holiday collection based off of the series The Office was the thing, because I saw like at least I think 2 other brands do that. I have never watched the original The Office. We had a very hilarious like German version of it that I did watch and that I did love, so I can appreciate, you know, the whole concept behind The Office. But anyway, this is like based around The Office if you want to like understand what everything is like name-wise and why she put together the collection the way that it is. I strongly suggest that you go watch Phoebe's video where she describes the whole collection and, you know, explains all the quotes. I cannot do that. I can just tell you that this is based off the TV show The Office, which I have never seen. Maybe I should start watching it. Anyway, first up, we've got this gorgeous, also like a pretty ugly color, like a Christmas tree green color that has these very nice like golden square glitters in there. I think they're golden hollow, yep. There's scattered hollow also going on and some gold glitter going on. This one is called Get a Room Santas. If you are a fan of The Office, you probably know what this one is alluding to. Then we have... this is like a gold polish that I can get on board with. It's so pretty. I just like this a lot. It reminds me of a pop polish. I'm going to pull it out in a second. This one is called There Are No Rules, and it's this really, really light gold color that's like so soft and so subtle, and it's also such a strong linear hollow. It's really pretty. Let me pull out the pop polish that this one reminds me of. So this is the pop polish that it did remind me of, because this one also has this like metallic shimmer in it that the Moonshine Manny one has. This is Golden Sands by Pop Polish. This one is more, it has more of a reddish coppery glow going on. It's really hard to capture on camera, but in person it's really apparent. But if you look at them like from afar and through the viewfinder, they look really, really similar, but they're definitely not the same. But this is the polish that this Moonshine Manny polish did remind me of. Good. Next up, we've got Celebrate Everything, which has a nice little muted down purple base and shredded multi-chrome. And then also a strong red shimmer that the camera is actually picking up. Good job, camera! You're doing so well today. Yeah, I like this one a lot because, you know, it's purple, it has shredded things in it, it has shimmer, like. Next up, we've got Candied Pams, which pretty much looks like cranberry sauce to me. And then it also has like a shimmer to it that does shift from a red to a gold. If I go like this, yep, you can see it. Really pretty. Can't wait to play with this one. It needs to be shook too. Okay, then next up we have Got Myself a Secret Santa, which is, that's like the worst that could happen. This one also has like a cream base, like a grayish but purpley cream base, and then it has some strong shifting shimmer in there that shifts from red to gold, red to gold. I'm so happy that I can actually pick it up on camera. Gold to red. Very pretty. Then we have a straight up cream, which I also like. This is a good nude. This one is called Where Are the Sugar Cookies? This does not remind me 100% of sugar cookies, not the ones that I used to make, because I put like a lot of butter in there and they're like more yellow in this. But this is like a really nice nude. I am not too much of a nude fan, but from time to time I can appreciate, like you see here in my little bit of nail art on my nails, I can appreciate a good nude color. This one looks very similar to something that was in my H&M haul. Yeah, it's like a cross between these two colors actually. even though this one comes off darker, but that's just because the bottle is bigger. These ones are really, really similar, and if you add like a little more of that pastel pink, you would have this color. And they do have a name. This one is called Tea in the Library, and this one is called Mochaccino. So this one is basically like a mix, and I do believe that this Pop the Cork Sinful Colors topper would look awesome over this. Don't you think? With that red shimmer in this one over this, very pretty. I shall try that. And then last and certainly not least, we've got another one of those multi-chrome hollow polishes that I seem to like so much. This one is called the Way More Fun Party. Yeah, and it has a strong shifting base. Shifts from like a blue to a purple. There's some golden shimmer also going on, and then it has a lot of like hollow glitters in there, not like scattered hollow or like linear hollow, but like really bigger hollow glitter particles that are also looking really, really nice. So that was the Office collection by Moonshine Manny, and yes, I'm going to swatch this. It's not really dated in my eyes because yeah, it is a holiday collection, but just look at the colors. I don't think that, you know, this is like a straight up Christmas collection, and if you love Moonshine Manny, I think you're going to find some swatches helpful, and I think this collection, no, I know that this collection is still available on her site. She's phasing out some older stuff that will probably be gone by the time my video goes up, but this collection is definitely still available, so we are going to swatch this one on the channel. Moving on! Okay, so 3 more things. The first of these is... oh, there's no funny pun on here. That's very disappointing. No, just kidding. Next one is another YouTuber indie brand. This is 90 Lacquer. Alright, so I got myself 9 polishes from 90 Lacquer. She did not do a full-on Christmas or holiday themed collection. You guys may know that Jess had a hard time and that she was sick for a while. So, you know, pumping out collections like a crazy woman just isn't something she was able to do, but she did manage to put together like some Christmassy polishes, and she also like revamped some of her older polishes. I hope that I divided these up correctly. If not, I'm going to put it on screen and, you know, correct myself like I usually do. I need to remove this cat hair because it's driving me nuts. I don't know where it keeps coming from. So let's look at the older stuff, and there's actually 2 polishes in there, and I'm like, when I unwrapped these, I was like, oh no, I ordered the same thing twice on accident, but it's not the same. And I'm talking about these 2 polishes. They look like really similar from afar, but they're not. And I think this is the older one that she did for Christmas last year, which is called Christmas Corelli, and it's just that. It's a Christmas Corelli. Has a white base, and then it has red and green hollow glitters in there. And the one for this year is called Sugar Cookie. I think it's this way around. If it isn't, it's going to be on screen. So this one is called Sugar Cookie. Basically same thing. There's a white Corelli base, and then you've got shredded red and green particles and some hollow hex glitters going on. And some, I see some like square, like golden squares in there also, and some smaller golden glitter particles going on. Really pretty, really nice. Okay, so moving on with the older stuff that was like from last year's Christmas, we've got this one that is really pretty, which is called Cat in the Christmas Tree. That, thank God, never happens in our house. They just lie under the tree and admire the ornaments, but they never play with it, and they have never tried to crawl up the tree, which I'm very, very thankful for. I only have plastic ornaments anyway, because, you know, safety first, but I'm really glad that we have never had a cat in the Christmas tree. Anyway, so this has a Christmas tree green base, and there's like a shit ton of, I'm sorry for my French, of hollow going on in this one, and some gold shimmer also. Maybe those hollow particles or hollow glitters are, yeah, I think they're golden hollows. That's why I keep seeing like a golden reflection in here, but they're hollow. Then we've got this one, that's so pretty. It's called Santa Suit. Yeah, and it's like if you poured some hollow over Santa's suit, it probably would look like this. So it's a really nice shade of red that has a strong hollow going on. There's one hollow in here. Can you find the hollow? No, there's like strong hollow glitter going on in this one as well. And I think this one was also like from a past collection. I'm not 100%. If I'm wrong, I'm going to put it on screen. This one is called Clear Cold Night. And it has, I think it's a Corelli base. Yeah, it's a Corelli base, and then it has these cool like stars in there, and there's some square glitters and smaller round glitters, and all of them are hollow, like silver hollow. That's really neat. And you all know that I like my like Corelli glitter bombs that can, you know, that can build up on the nail and that give up this really cool 3D effect. Somebody needs to start writing down the things that I really love about polishes. Because there's not much that I don't like in polishes, actually. There's not a lot. Anyway, I think these are newer. If they're not, again, I'm going to be correcting myself with an annotation. Next up, we've got Shooting Star. Oops. Oh, wow. That's just what it did. Next up, we've got Shooting Star. This one has, I do believe it's also like a Corelli base. Yeah, it's like a black Corelli base, and then it's like jam-packed with all kinds of different gold hollow glitters. There's hex glitters, there's smaller hexes, there's just, you know, regular fine glitter, and some round glitters also jam-packed, like this one a lot. Shooting Star. Then we've got another really nice gold. That reminds me of another pop polish, but I'm not going to get up again and grab it. It's called Bubbly. And it reminds me a lot of like champagne. It's like a champagne-y color, almost, but a tiny bit darker down to the fact that there's like so much hollow going on in this one as well. Then we've got Fireside, which is like an orange metallic polish. No, it's not. No, it's not. I thought it reminded me of one from the Zelda collection, but it didn't. So this one is like a orange metallic base with a lot of gold shimmer. Words in the right order. I'm so proud of myself. Yeah, and it does look like it glows from within if you put it on the nail. That's what made me buy this one. Then we've got the one that I pointed out in the beginning, the sugar cookies. You know, Corelli base, shredded red and green, and then some hollow hexes in here. And last but not least, we have a party dress that might have been from an older collection as well, but this one has like a really nice combo. It has this like metallic foily looking base, and then there's all sorts of different colored hollow glitters in here that are bigger and stand out from the base. Really pretty. I like this one a lot. So that was my little 9-0 haul. Like I said, I'm going to put the collections or from whence these polishes came in the annotations on screen. And I'm also going to put on screen, like I probably did with all of these hauls, like what the deal was for Black Friday. Okay, 2 more to go. All right, next up is Zoya. We all know the Zoya deal for Black Friday. It's 50% off, which is amazing. And I think free shipping. Well, at least I got free shipping because I ordered a bunch of polishes. And then they did this thing. They did this thing for, I don't know, the 12 days of Christmas or whatever, where they had like a different deal every day. And the first freaking deal was like 70% off, I kid you not. And I placed this order for this first one that we are going to look at right now. I placed this together with Maleficent. And when this like 70% thing hit, we were both like, well, we just bought every damn polish that they have. What are we supposed to do? And then, well, we ended up ordering more polishes, of course, because, you know, when in the world can you get like a Zoya for like $3? That's like, it doesn't happen a lot of times. So I did buy a lot of things in this like Black Friday deal that was like 50% off. And they threw in these. I don't know what I'm going to do with these, but I have them now. Like swatches from 2 collections, from the Party Girls collection, which I pretty much bought in like the second time around, and the Sophisticates. I did pick up some of these, but not all of them, but I have these now. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Okay, so there's Zoya polishes to look at. Let me unbox them real quick. All right, so I have unboxed them and divided them into groups. I do have 7 of the Party Girls actually, and I think that I have the rest in the second haul that I did. Maybe. I'm not 100% sure, but I do remember picking up like ones that I didn't get the first time around from the Party Girls collection. So if you are interested in a collection review of Party Girls, even though, you know, you've probably seen a lot of them, let me know. I can do that once I get like the remaining polishes of this collection. Even if I don't have all 12, I can still do that. Okay, so let's look at the Party Girls polishes. Like I said, there's 7 that I picked up from that collection. First up, we've got Fallon, which is a female name I have never heard before. Do you know anybody that's called Fallon? I don't. But this one has like a really pretty magenta metallic base. We can actually look at this on my nails. Isn't that cool? Thank you, Zoya, for sending this. So it's this one right here. Pretty, isn't it? And I like that, like, you know, metallic-y shimmer going on in it. I like that. And then we have one of 2 or 3 multi-chromes in here that are not really that strong of a multi-chrome, but anyway, you know, it's a Zoya. What can you do? This one's called Isadora, and it does have a slight shift going on from like purple to pink copper, question mark, and there's also like some strong purple shimmer in this one. Let's look at Isadora here on the wheel, which is not really a wheel. Right there, and I think it is supposed to be like a multi-chrome, but it's like really hard to see this one here. Okay, next up we have Delaney, also one of those multi-chromies polishes that shifts from like a purple to a blue. You can kind of see it on camera. It's not really apparent on the nail either. Yeah, but it also has a metallic finish and looked really nice. I did base like this haul, or you know, this one on collection reviews by other people, namely JessFace90, who watches like a shit ton of Zoya polishes on her channel, and I saw her review and I started, you know, jotting down stuff for Black Friday that I wanted. Next up we've got Solstice. Yeah, and this one is again one of those nice like orange creamsicle orange polishes, and it has a lot of I think it's multi-chrome shimmer. I could be wrong, but I see some gold and then I see some orange down here, so I think it is a shifting shimmer, or maybe there's just 2 types of shimmers in here. I don't know, but it looks really pretty. It looks like, again, like glowing from within. Very pretty. Then we have Nadia. Nadia is a like foily golden, like a warm golden metallic polish, also really pretty, which is astonishing for a gold polish. Look at that. You're probably going to need more coats than they did on this one. But that's Nadia. And it also has like, you can still see individual particles, which is nice. Then we've got Blake. And this one looked so delicious when I saw it swatched. And I love these like darker vampy shades that have a little bit of extra going on, that look almost black but aren't black. Because this is Blake. Oh, that's a bad pun, I'm sorry. So it could be a multi-chrome. I'm not, nah, maybe not, like a duochrome, but it has this like really dark blue or blurple base and some strong, very strong golden shimmer going on. Let's look at this one on the Wheel of Fortune. Unfortunately, you cannot really see like the shimmer on this one, but I think the base is actually like blue. If I flip it over, it looks more like a blue because they paint it from this side. Isn't that nifty? And then last and not least, we have Tawny. That's like very similar to Nadia, but it's more of a coppery, foily metallic polish where you can still see like individual metallic particles. Next up, we've got 4 that aren't from a specific collection that are just, I think, core Zoya polishes that I picked up. I picked up Olivera originally to give as a gift to you, Maleficent, but then you did order it yourself, so now I have a full size of this one. I might put this full size like in a future giveaway because I already have a mini of this one, but oh well. This is really pretty and I loved it swatched. I did swatch it on this channel before because I picked up like a Zoya little mini gift set a while back, and Olivera was one of the polishes in there. It looks really pretty. It has this like purple to gold to green shifting multi-chrome action going on. I think I needed 3 coats, but it looked really, really stunning on the nail. Then I did pick up a pixie dust. And this one is called Imogen. I don't speak French, so I can't pronounce that correctly. It has a black base and it has there's a lot of holo going on in this one, which was really surprising. There's a lot of just plain silver glitter, but there's also like a lot of silver holo glitter also in this one. And it's a pixie dust, so it might look really nice on the nail. And then we have one that I got for the bar glitters, correctly. This one is called Kissy. I don't know why it's called Kissy, but it has, I think it's like a tinted base, it could be a clear base, that has a bunch of like red glitter in there, and then they've got this like, these hollow bar glitters. Get the words out, woman. Let's look at if this is like a tinted base. It might just have a tiny bit of a tint. But I think that you might best use this as a topper over like a corresponding color or over black or darker color. And maybe you can also sponge it on. I will try that out. And then I have another topper polish that is called Monet, which is not technically like a female name, is it? Huh. Weird. Anyway, but this one looked really, really intriguing online, and it does in person as well. It has like a slightly baby pink tinted base, I do believe, and then this these iridescent hex glitters going on. I like those things as a topper to like spruce up a very neutral mani from time to time. Then I also got myself 3, it's hard to touch these bottles. I hate that feeling. I've got myself like 3 of the satin polishes because I was gifted a satin polish once and I enjoyed it a whole lot. I did pair it with like an iridescent topper and it looked stunning, so I wanted more of them. And you know, that's why I got 3 more of them. I can bear to touch the you know, the cap, but the bottles, these frosted things, I hate touching that. Especially like in winter when my hands are cold, I cannot touch like frosted things like this, like frosted glass or like a pencil that's not like colored. They're just like the plain wood. I cannot touch those. I hate it. I hate that. Anyway, we've got Iris, which is really, the color is really hard to see down to those frosted bottles, but it is a nice magenta dark purple. And these satin finishes are, well, this one is not a satin finish. This is a matte velvet, so this one dries matte. Duh, woman. These say satin, this one does not. But it's in the same frosted bottle, so I was confused. Next up, we've got Tovi, which is a satin finish, which also is like a matte finish. Really nice. And like I said, I love grays, and this is like a really nice gray. Very light and very delicate, but very nice. And then we've got Sage, and it does have a hint of green. It's really hard to see in the bottle and especially on camera, but it does have like a hint of pistachio green going on in it. Really nice. And like I said, I like the satin finish very much. So that's my Zoya haul. Like I said, there's more to come. It still has to be sent over by the lovely Louie. Thank you so much. Yeah, and then we're gonna look at more Zoya hauls. So one last thing to show you guys, and then you're done. I hope you still have a hot or cold beverage, whatever you're liking. What tea are you drinking while you're watching this? Let me know down in the comments below. Okay, so the last thing of this haul is not technically, it wasn't, I didn't buy it at Black Friday and it wasn't like a Black Friday deal, but I needed more of these, so I did some shopping for some acetone additives. And I tested out both the ones from Lilianne's Garden. Yeah, that's the name. And the ones from Girly Bits. And I do like the ones from Girly Bits better for some reason. I don't know why. But I love these acetone additives. And I got a bunch of them, 8 namely. And I think these will like tide me through the next year. Half year probably. Yeah, I just hope they do. The bottles are smaller than the ones you get from Lilianne's Garden. Let me pull out one to compare if I still have one. I still do. I still have 2 here. I've got the one that I'm currently using, which is cucumber and mint, which is very light. And then I still have Ava Puhi Sea Berry, whatever the hell that is. Smells nice. But you can see that there's more product in this one than in the Girly Bits one. Girly Bit ones, these are 15 ml, and I don't know, these might be 30. I don't know. But I did like these better, and I had some specific scents that I wanted to repurchase. So that's what I did. And the scent that I wanted to repurchase was fresh brewed coffee. That smells so amazing. I love it. And I love that she or that like the girls at Girly Bit wrap this like tape around so there's no spillage when they ship them to you. That's really neat. And I also like the product name, which is like, oh my god, Becky, look at her acetone. It's really cool. I like that. So these are for like 250 milliliter bottles, which is about, you know, the size of my pump bottle. So one of these is like one pump bottle full of acetone. Then I also got 2 peppermint fluff that were like a seasonal scent that smell nicely and very like, it's a light scent, which I like. I did get a few in the past that were like so strong that I couldn't use them because, you know, I couldn't stand the smell in my room. But this one smells really, really nicely and mildly of peppermint. Of course, you know, peppermint. Then I've got Grape Crush. But this, which is, it smells like grape flavored nerds. Exactly. Really, really fun. Then I've got Autumn Magic, which there's a lot of cinnamon going on in this one. I'm not sure that I will like it that much, but you know, sometimes it's hard to go, you know, get exactly what a scent is, especially if it's called Autumn Magic. It could be everything. And then I have Pistachio Macaroon, and yep, it does smell like, ooh, very nicely like pistachios. And then it has like a sweet vanilla-y also, you know, scent in there. Nice, like it. And last and certainly not least, we've got Orange Creamsicle. Yep, it smells like oranges, so this is something that I would probably use like in the summer to have some tropic flair. I can recommend these acetone additives. I use a lot of acetone, and I mean a lot of acetone. Most of the times I do soak off my nail polish because I'm a lazy bitch, as we all know. And using these additives in your acetone will really help your cuticles and the skin on your fingers survive. Yeah, and it doesn't dry out your cuticles as much as it would if you were, you know, using the acetone by itself. So if you haven't tried out acetone additives, I can recommend these ones from Girly Bits, and I also like the ones from Lilianne's Garden a lot. They come in the bigger bottles that I showed you just now. So that was my Black Friday haul. Aren't you happy that you sat through all of this? You probably aren't. And again, if you're not into long videos, I don't know what the hell you're doing here, because YouTube tells you exactly how long a video is going to be. And if you click on like a 30 or 40 minute long video, then it's your own fault. Like I said, I will have put the starting points of like each part of this haul down in the description, so you can click on those and just watch, let's say, the all mixed up lacquers, or just watch the Zoya part or whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna swatch full collections like I said during the video. Let me know if you want to see the stamping plates from Bundle Monsters still swatched, because they're like wintry and we're you know, coming out of the Christmas and winter season. So I don't know if you guys are still interested in those. I will definitely swatch the stamping polishes from Bundle Monster because I'm interested in, you know, seeing how they perform. I will definitely swatch Moonshine Manny. I will swatch those Color Infinity. I will swatch the All Mixed Up Lacquers. Yeah, if you want to see the 9-0 swatched, also let me know. If you want to see, you know, them live swatched, just let me know down below. So that's it for today, you guys. Thank you for bearing with me through this very long haul video. I did, you know, tell you beforehand that it was gonna be a long video and that I had a lot of stuff coming my way for Black Friday. So what did you guys buy on Black Friday? Did you strike any great deals? Let me know down in the comments below. Yeah, other than that, that's it for today, you guys. I love you very much, and I will talk to you next time. Bye!